We continue learning Rabeinu Yona's Sharei Teshuva, or middle of the next level of Averos, which were in the not opening of your hand, refraining, refusing, not giving tzedakah. Says Rabeinu Yona, page 335, Lo sashik es re'echa. Do not cheat your friend. The wicked one borrows, but does not repay. So another form of closing your hand is not to repay that which you have to. Continues Rabeinu Yona. Another Aveira, again, let's just remind ourselves. These are Aveiros de'araisos. Biblical commandments is what? Lo salin pula shaker, do not withhold a worker's wage at chad boiker overnight. If you're chayiv to pay someone, a day worker, you're not allowed to wait till the next day. B'yoymai titein schara, says the pasuk in Devarim. On that day, you have to pay them lo savalov hashemesh. On the day, says the v'lo alav shemesh. The sun shall not set before you pay him. Amar Rabbi Seinu teaches the Mishnah in Bamitzia. If you have a day work, you can pay him the whole day and the whole night. But the next day, then you're over in Isser Daraisa. So again, if it's a day worker, then what? You cannot withhold it until the morning. You have to pay him by the morning. So yes, you could wait till Alais and slip the money through his mailbox, or you can just pay him the night before. Echad continues Rabeinu Yona. It doesn't make a difference whether he works for you, whether you're paying for the fact that you rented his animal, whether you rented his utensils. You rent someone's car, you return it, you got to pay him for it. Kablanis is as well included in this Isser of Baal Talin. That once the Kablanis ends, he finishes his job, you have to pay for that job as well. Continues Rabeinu Yona, do not leave the body hanging overnight. You have to bury each day. What does this refer to? If someone purposely leaves the body, which Rahman al-Islam, the terrible pain that the nifter goes to until it gets buried. But let's say it's more convenient, we'll do the kvura tomorrow. Unless he does it for the sake of the nifter, there'll be a bigger levaya, etc. Continue Rabeinu Yona, you cannot turn a blind eye. What's the warning with this? You cannot be lenient when it comes to saving your friend's stuff. You have a way that you could save his property and you don't. Payment outlin, pain bikarkois. As the Gemara Babitziya says, and you should do it for the lost objects of your brother. Abayis avedas karkais. This comes to include it. Karka could be lost. If the karka is about to be ruined and you don't do anything, you're causing it to be lost. There's water raging. It's going to flood the property. You got to build a fence in front of it. And similarly, just like you have to save your friend's property from damage, you're obligated to exert yourself to have different strategies to help someone when they need. As the pasuk says, do not stand on your friend's blood is being shed. Continues the Rabeinu Yona and concludes for today. Teaches the wisest of all men in Mishlei. If you make yourself rafui, weak, when someone else is a day of tsar, your strength will be diminished. Pirush, what does this mean? You have the abilities, and you have the strength. You can either do something physical or you can just give him good advice when he needs it, and you make it as if you don't have what to tell him. I can't help you. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on. Your power will be diminished. Mida keneged mida. And finally, what does it say? Yet you say, surely we didn't know this. But Hashem, he who's in our hearts, he who understands, he who's the protector, he knows, and he pays back. Someone who holds back from saving and from giving advice. Hashem understands, And unfortunately, he'll pay back by removing those koiches and those eitzais if one does not utilize them properly.